I'm Helen with So Kind of Wonderful.
And Jenny with So Kind of Wonderful. And we are super excited to talk about our new fabric line Mod Cloth out with FreeSpirit.
And we wanted to start by showing you our inspiration for this line of fabric. So years ago, Jenny started picking up elements of mud cloth in home decor. And we started seeing these pop up in pillows and rugs and shower curtains.
So if you don't know what mud cloth is, it is it's hand dyed.
Should we show them a piece?
Sure. Like here's the pillow, and let me show you a piece of fabric or of the cloth. So it kind of comes like this. It's really thick, kind of a canvasy type of.
Yeah, it has a really nubby texture. So it's hand woven in little strips and then it's sewn together. It's made in Africa. Mm-hmm. And then it's stamped or printed with very simple shapes.
Yeah, and what's neat about it are is these little strips of fabric are actually like hand pieced together. So there's these little strips that are all hand pieced. So as a quilter, we appreciate the handwork that goes into this cloth.
And it usually comes in very neutral colors: whites, gold, black, navy. And anyway, we have been inspired by it for years, but it doesn't work in quilts. No. So it's really coarse. And we knew that. We knew that all along. Here's another piece with different designs on it.
It's actually a runner that I made.
So anyway, for us, it was very inspiring. And Jenny and I talked about for a long time, we said, wouldn't it be very cool if we could buy quilting cotton that had some of these elements in it? And that was an idea we had. And then, over the years, we've talked to different people about, here's the dog. Ava. This is Ava. We've talked to different people about designing fabric, but it was never quite right, which is just fine. Yeah. But then last year we talked to FreeSpirit approached us and asked us if we would design some fabric.
Right. And for some reason, it just felt right. We have always loved using FreeSpirit fabric. And so we were super honored to have this opportunity to design fabric with them.
All the stars aligned and, everything just went together. And so in visiting with FreeSpirit, initially, one of the things they said was, when you're working up some fabric, they have a lot of designers that do a lot of florals. So they're like, we have tons of florals, so we need some other elements in our designs. And then the colors, they said, the colors would like them to be nice and rich and jewel tones so that it works with our other designers.
Yep. So then the journey began. And our first color palette was pretty muted, boring. But as we started developing more, or just kind of playing around with it more with the design and colors. Tula Pink has been a huge mentor for us. So she really inspired us on how to work with colors and,
Yeah. She walked us through the fabric process.
Yeah.
So as in the quilting industry, we know how to develop a pattern. We know how to develop a tool. We know how to promote those and show those to quilters so that they can be inspired and everybody can have a creative experience. Fabric was a new thing.
Fabric was a new thing, and it needed to feel like us. It needed to feel like So Kind of Wonderful and look like us, and work in our designs. And so I feel like at the end, we got to where we wanted.
Yes.
But it was what, year and a half?
Oh, a long process.
Yeah.
So how about if we show you some fabric now? So here is a first look at ModCloth, and you can see we have it separated into colorways. So this is the earth colorway, and this one is fire, and this one is wind. Very original, earth, wind, and fire. Not, but we all love it.
It made sense to us. So what's really, really unique about our fabric collection is we think wind. So this is 10 low volumes, really unique on each piece is really unique on its own. But in a quilt, and we'll show you the quilts here in a little bit, it looks amazing as your background fabric, and it really helps your print fabric pop. So we're really excited about that.
This is something that we normally do when we put together a quilt, is that we'll curate different low volumes from multiple designers. So this was kind of fun for us to generate within the same collection. Hopefully you can see that these all look like they came from different.
Exactly.
And you've curated them over time, which was the effect we were going for.
Yep, exactly. And we have done a lot of not experimenting. We have done a lot of quilting with different shades of low volumes. And so we were just excited to have our own to use. And
So why don't we show them this one up close? So that one has a little plus sign on it, and the plus sign is in green. So this has a hint of green, but can they see the white print on there? That is a monstera leaf.
Yep. And so again, really inspired by home decor is the monstera plant, and that's a really popular plant right now. And so the leaf just give it sort of an organic feel for that piece of fabric.
Let's also show them. Let's show them another one. Let's show them our first one that we were like very excited about. So this is called. Oh, we have so many names in our head.
Weave.
We will look at our color card.
That's Weave Wind.
Weave Wind. Okay, no, it's not. It's Sandcastle. No, it's not. No. It's Weave Wind. Oh, it's right behind us. Maybe we should have showed this first, but.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's whitewash.
Whitewash.
Whitewash. Right. Okay. All right, this is whitewash. Okay.
All right. This is our super fun color card that
we'll show you close-ups in a minute of. Okay, so that was whitewash.
And as you can see, the print carries on over to some of the focus fabric.
So this is a plus sign, and it's a repeating element that we've used throughout. So it's a really teeny in the green low volume. And then here it is in the whitewash. And then again, this one's called Weave, and this is in the Earth collection. And, oh, here it is again. So this is the Earth collection again. And the plus sign is a pretty little salmon color in the background. So that you actually have the green background, this aqua monstera leaf, and then the plus sign is in a salmon color.
Yep. Let's show you one more here in our low volume collection, Wind. So this one is Dash, and
Dash is inspired by an actual piece of mud cloth, and you can see the difference in scale.
But this is very iconic mud cloth print, and so we thought that would be fun to throw that in as one of our low volumes for the Wind collection. Another
one is, this is Gray Zone, and Gray Zone is actually there's a symbol on there. It's kind of hard to see. But that same symbol transfers over to ice chips, and it's just much smaller scale. So we've tried to, cross over with the different textures, and then we gave them all names. And the names, just like in traditional mud cloth, the different symbols had different names and had different meanings. So we looked at the texture and the symbols, and we tried to give it a name based off of that.
Yep. So we are so excited about this, the wind collection within our ModCloth fabric.
So why don't we show them fire? This is fire. Do you want to lay out some of those pieces?
Yes. Okay, so here's fire. And we have 8 in this collection here. So let's just fan them out so you can see how they look together.
So, as quilters, we love to have a stripe. We love to have a dot we can work with. We love to have a focal print. So here's how that worked out in fire. So this is actually...
That's called ZZ Leaf. And so as you can see, if you're familiar with your plants, that's actually a ZZ Leaf. And it, again, gave some organic fill to this collection. And what's fun about this collection is this color right here is sort of the foundation that created the whole collection. And that was this weave.
Crosses
fabric.
Over into weave. It also crosses over into the earth ZZ print. So this, and I actually feel it's a little bit of an undertone. So here it is again in our beads. And isn't it in that bead?
It is.
So
it's right there.
There, and then the dot.
So the idea is that you would be able to pair any of these fabrics together in one quilt, and it will work. It'll all work together. Again, we pulled in some ModCloth elements in this little print here. And this one's a really fun one with the half moon. And this is called
Rocks. This is Earth Rocks. And you can see this kind of tire tread that look behind. And then this looks like a stamp on top. And we like how it looks like it's ghosted here where the stamp didn't come clear through.
And there's that tire tread sort of arrows that was the inspiration for that.
And when I was looking at different mud cloths, this symbol I think was more like furrows in a field for planting. And anyway, it was interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Everything had a meaning to it. Yeah. So we just tried to incorporate different elements.
And we have, here's the fire. So that's the version of the fire.
And this one's really fun because this is like a hot pink on top of this rusty red, and then you get it deeper here.
Yep.
So I was very surprised when I started using this, how much I loved this.
The stripe.
The stripe that is a bead. Oh, let's turn that one over.
And this one is called beads. And this is the earth
beads.
Yep, earth beads.
And I have it again here.
Yep. So what's fun about earth beads is we're going to show you a quilt here soon, and we used the stripes as our stems in the flower. And so it's just a really fun element, but it's very fun. This would be a really great backing fabric too, or binding.
Yeah, super fun binding. Yeah. Okay.
All right. There's some more here. And this one is got the cluster.
Yep. Here's another version.
It's got the monstera leaf again. And we love plum, so we had to incorporate this plum color into our collection.
This is a fun one. We call this fire sticks. We have earth sticks and fire sticks. And we love the other element in here where you have different colors within the plum. And then we did the same with the earth version. Okay, so why don't we show them how this works in our quilts? Let's do that next. Okay.
Well, let me show you, or we're showing you Metro rings. So if you are familiar with So Kind of Wonderful Designs, you will know this pattern. This has been our most popular pattern since day one. Yeah. And it's just your traditional double wedding ring. It's our version of it. And we were super excited to do it in our own fabric. And as you can see, it's sort of grouped. We sort of changed some things in these little triangle centers.
And the rings we put together, we did the fire collection in one ring, and then we did earth in another ring.
Yep.
And so you can see how those are now. We have like green, the earth circle and the fire circle. Yes.
The wind is in the background.
Yes. So anyway.
And there was no like choosing. There was no choosing like that wind background. You just pick, you just pull and put it together because it all works together. It's not difficult.
Yeah. So super iconic, So Kind of Wonderful look, and it's just super fun to see it in mod cloth. So now we're super excited to show you
Flower Pop. So this is a new pattern that will be released with our fabric in May of 2021.
Yes. Mod cloth all comes out and ships in May 2021.
Ta-da! So there you have it. It's uses our Wonder Curve ruler and
it uses the Wonder Curve. Oh, this is the one we want to talk about, the stem.
We just had lunch, so we're a little bit peppier. Okay. So the stem, we're using the beads. So that was this fine print. And it gives that stem tons of personality.
And okay, low volumes. Can you see all the low volumes in here? They're so fantastic and they play well with each other. And it doesn't matter where it lands, it looks really good. This is a really good example of the low volumes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so that's Flower Pop.
Yep, new pattern coming out in May of 2021 with the fabric.
Yep.
Okay, so we also designed a free pattern that uses the whole collection, and it only uses 2.5-inch strips. And we put it together in different colors so that you could see the colors differently. Because sometimes when you see a whole collection, you only see it all together, and it's really hard to figure out, you know, what am I really working with here?
Yep. So, let's see here.
I'll hold that side.
I'll let you talk.
Okay, so this is called Four Seasons. And it's actually not as big as a lot of quilts. It is 60 by 68 by 80. But you can see here how we put it together, and we put the fabrics in groupings so that you feel like you have this spring, summer, fall, winter trees. And the low volumes look really good, all cut up. And you can just see how simple it is, 2.5-inch strips. You know, a lot of mud cloth is very symbolic. And so part of our mod cloth look is we wanted, when you make things in quilts, oftentimes you put a symbol on them. And of course, this is like, this could be symbolic of time or just anything in your life. So, yeah, it'll be a free pattern.
I'll put that on our website.
And so we'll probably have the free pattern on our website in May, April-ish May, as soon as the fabric starts shipping. Yeah. Okay.
We do have a couple more other exciting things. This is super exciting. But we actually have a new ruler coming out beginning of the year. So what's different about this ruler?
We can tell them the name and we can show them the project. So the project is in the color card.
And it's called the Quick Straight Ruler.
So here's a little funny fact is I got all the sample yardage and I was making things. And then I got the color card in the mail. And I was just as excited about the color card, the fabric card, as I was the fabric.
Because you got the fabric before the color card.
Yes, because I got the fabric first and then this. Anyway, it's just so pretty.
So we're going to show you that project in here along with a couple of others that we didn't make.
Okay, so we are super excited about this. And here is the front cover. And we love that they selected the beads. And then you can see here is another one around. And this is called Hash, Earth Hash. And then this dash is in the background. And then it opens up.
So the way they put it together is, so this is Earth, but they coordinated it. So we actually did coordinate some of the wind background fabrics, the low volumes, to go with Earth and to go with fire. So you can see like this wind, iceberg is more on the cool side and haze. And so it really plays well with our Earth collection here. Mm-hmm. And sandcastle down there.
And notice here, sandcastle is a different scale than sticks. So in our low volumes, we try to scale everything down just a little bit so that the texture isn't competing with your focus fabric when you're working with it. Yeah. So this is wind. No, sorry. This is Earth and some of the wind all mixed together. And now we're going to show you the other side. So here is fire and the other low volumes, the other half of the wind collection. So you can see how fun they are all mixed up and that there are some warmer tones to the wind. But then again, it's really fun to have this one gray one that is the cool tone pulled back into fire.
Exactly.
So Jenny, looking at this, which of these are your favorite pieces now that we see them all together? And it's hard to pick one.
Yeah, I know it is, right?
They just look so good together.
I really like just that dab, that one. It's just simple. It's the go-to orange that will go with anything if you need an orange in a quilt.
Yep. It's that really deep reddish orange. Mm-hmm.
And I love this Plastera fire with the two tones of plum and then the little orange plus in the back. What about you?
Yeah. I'm really surprised how much I love this one. I loved working with this and the Earth version, just the ZZ Leaf one. I think I like the different layers of color on there.
Yeah.
So
that one's a fun one.
Plastera, this one is called Plastera because it's a plus sign with a monster leaf. So we just combine those two words to make Plastera.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Monstera and plus, yep.
Okay, so we want to show you some of the projects that we have. So here is that a good angle? Okay. All right, so this is the flower pop quilt.
Wait, you didn't say that right.
Nope.
Flower pop.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. And the sample we showed you is just this much of it. So so it was only that much. So you can see it's actually a nice size project.
The wind background looks so pretty in that quilt.
It does.
It's really pretty. So down there is Sedona quilt. So Sedona is a sampler quilt that we made probably about 2.5 years ago. And it's a really fun 12 blocks, half are curved, half are straight pieced. It can be a block of the month, but we really loved it in our ModCloth fabric. And so that sort of gives you an idea of what it looks like. And we kind of kept cools and warms and cools.
So this would have been the earth collection, this row. This one is the fire. This would have been fire. So here you've got earth. So that was a fun way to organize it.
Yep. Okay, so this is Diamond Days, and that fun ruler I had mentioned earlier called the Quick Straight ruler will be used to make a Diamond Days. So as you can see, it's an angle. There's an angle in the ruler, straight pieced. Yep, that's new for us, but we're really excited with the possibilities of now making kind of some fun different quilts.
We're going to go back and just sew straight.
Yeah, maybe we'll combine some.
So we'll have to learn how to combine curves and straight.
Yes.
Here. And then, of course, Metro rings. And this is the full version of the quilt. And the one that we showed you was just, how much was it? This much. Mm-hmm. Yep. So you can see how much larger it is. And it's very fun. And then we have one more.
And so this is Chic Countries. This is also a very popular pattern that we sell. It's our version of the Winding Ways pattern, and it's absolutely beautiful in these fabrics. And we can't wait to get more fabric to actually make a real sample of this one. But that's called, that's our Chic Country quilt.
Okay, so next we want to show you how ModCloth works with some of the other FreeSpirit designers. Okay, so we love FreeSpirit fabric, and we love the different designers, and they are amazing. Just every one of them, they're just amazing.
Very inspirational.
Yeah, they always have been for us. So here we wanted to show you how well our fabric works with some of the other designers.
So let's start with right here.
Okay.
This is Anna Maria Horner's Triple Take, and it's absolutely beautiful, as you can see. And we're just going to set this by these low volumes here, our Wind collection.
And you can see how great those look together. And then we could even just take one more of these and we can lay weave on there, and you can see how great that those colors just pull together. Or we could even pull.
She's got that one there.
Yes, because she has this. So when we were coming up with colors, we worked with the FreeSpirit color card to really try to pull so that
they're solids.
Yes. So this pulls over into here. Let's try this really pretty greenhouse. You can see how that works really well.
Yep.
Or let's go over on the other side. And you can see how pulling in that fire sticks really pulls together. Okay, so let's do it again.
Give you an idea. Let's do
Cave. Who doesn't love Cave?
Yes. All right. Let's just put those together. There we go.
And then let's pull in this really fun orange so you can see that, how great it is. Let's pull in this. This we found we used a lot when we were designing.
And that's our hash.
Yes.
Our earth hash.
Fire hash. And then let's try it with this. We keep finding that earth weave goes with everything. So we really love this.
Yeah.
And this one is really fun. This actually started acting like the black in our collection. This nice dark.
Yeah.
It's almost deep gray.
Yeah. Exactly. With that pop of.
Okay. Turquoise. So let's show you another one.
All right. We have Tulip Pink. So this is her True Colors, her latest, and this is the So
those are True Colors,
beautiful.
And we have two different collections. This is the warm ones. And you see how great the low volumes are with those. Or again, yep.
We can bring in our warms.
And they work really well. Let's pull in. Oh, this is so pretty. The Plastera with that.
Oh, that's really pretty. Yep.
Oh, and the rocks. So we love how this has some of the bright and the dark in it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's show the other colorway.
That one. There we go.
Yep. And let's pull the beads up on this one.
That's pretty.
That's really great. Okay. And then we have one more we want to show you. So this is Homemade by Tula Pink. And just so many fantastic color range here. So again, let's throw it on the low volumes.
Yeah.
It's just a really fun way to kind of mix these in with any other collection you have.
Exactly. And of course, we've got,
Let's try this fire sticks. See how great that is. Solar. So we kind of did this. Oh, that looks really good. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
This is a really fun yellow. Yellow has a lot of energy, and this isn't too much. It stays kind of with your other fabrics.
Yeah. So as you can see, we want our fabric to work on its own, but also be fillers for other fabric lines. So that's kind of, especially our wind collection, that will go with any fabric line.
Yes. So we're super excited about ModCloth. It's been a fun road to be on to design fabric.
And if you know us and you know our curved rulers or any of our rulers, we create designs with our rulers, and we will do the same with our fabric. We will
keep showing you how to use it.
Coming up with ideas and projects, runners, pillows. We just need more fabric, so we will get there.
Okay, ships in May of 2021. If you are just if you're a quilter and you love it, go to your local shop. Tell your local shop, hey, can you find the new line called ModCloth by So Kind of Wonderful? And it's with FreeSpirit fabrics.
Yes, and kits. So if you like some of these projects that we've shown you today, we will be kitting them up and selling those kits on our website.
And they will be available wholesale also. So shop owners, we designed most of these. Actually, we really tried hard to get them all as fat quarter bundles so that you can order a fat quarter bundle and sell it with the pattern.
Exactly.
Yes.
So hope you love our ModCloth. We love it, and we are super excited to
sew with our own fabric.
Yeah.
How fun is that?
Yep.